Stop. Do not skip this. If you quit now, everything you survived becomes meaningless. Every night you cried alone, every time you stood up bleeding. This moment decides whether your pain had purpose or was just wasted suffering. You did not come this far to disappear quietly. Listen, stay. This is for the warrior who is tired but not finished. You are still here. That matters more than you think. Most people quit long before this point. They quit when it hurt the first time. They quit when nobody clapped. They quit when life showed its teeth and bit deep. But you stayed. Not because it was easy, not because you were confident. You stayed because something inside you refused to die. Let us be honest. You are tired. Not the kind of tired sleep fixes. You are tired in your bones, tired in your mind, tired of carrying memories nobody sees. You wake up and fight battles no one knows about. You smile when you want to scream. You move forward while dragging the weight of everything you lost. And yet, you are still here. That is not luck. That is not weakness. That is proof. The world does not reward effort. It does not care how hard you tried. It does not pause because you are exhausted. This world crushes the soft. It tests the strong. It ignores the silent fighters. So if you are still standing, if you are still breathing with purpose, then you are not average. You are forged. Look back for a moment, not to regret, to measure distance. There were days you thought would break you, days you said this is it, days you begged for an end. But you survived every single one. That should scare you, because if you survived that, then quitting now would be an insult to the version of you that refused to die back then. You did not come this far to give up when it finally started to matter. Pain taught you lessons comfort never could. Loss stripped illusions from your eyes. Betrayal trained you to stand alone. You are not broken. You are sharpened. The problem is not that you are weak. The problem is you are listening to a tired mind. A tired mind lies. It says stop when you should push. It says you are done when you are just warming up. It says this is pointless because it wants relief. Relief is temporary. Regret lasts. Ask yourself one brutal question. If you quit today, will you respect yourself tomorrow? You already know the answer. Nobody sees the nights you stayed awake staring at the ceiling. Nobody hears the conversations you have with yourself at 3 a.m. Nobody feels the pressure you carry in silence. But you feel it. And that is enough. Strength is not loud. It does not announce itself. It just refuses to disappear. You learn to survive without applause. You learn to move without support. You learn to bleed quietly. That makes you dangerous. The world loves winners but forgets the process. They celebrate results and mock struggle. They only show up when it is convenient. So stop waiting for validation. Stop expecting fairness. Stop hoping someone will understand. This is your war, and warriors do not need permission to fight. You have been tested in ways most people never face, and you are still moving. That means you owe it to yourself to finish what you started, not because success is guaranteed, because self-respect demands it. Every time you wanted to quit, but did not. You trained your mind to endure. You built a spine where fear used to live. Quitting now would undo that work. You think this pain is a sign to stop. It is a sign you are close. Growth hurts. Transformation burns. Weakness begs for comfort. But comfort is what kept you stuck before. You did not survive hell just to settle for less. There is a version of you watching this moment. A future version who either thanks you or despises you. Do not betray that future. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not failing. You are in the middle. And the middle is where most people quit. That is why so few make it. You are allowed to be tired. You are not allowed to surrender. Rest if you must. But do not retreat. The world already has enough quitters. It does not need another excuse. You think nobody notices your effort. Good. That means you are learning to fight without witnesses. That is elite territory. Champions are built in obscurity. Warriors are shaped in silence. Legends are forged when nobody is watching. Every scar you carry is evidence of survival. Every failure is proof you tried. Every setback refined you. You are not unlucky. You are under construction. This path was never meant to be easy. If it were, everyone would walk it. The fact that it hurts means you chose the harder road, the road that leads somewhere real. Do not romanticize quitting. There is nothing noble about giving up on yourself. You owe yourself consistency. You owe yourself one more step. You owe yourself the finish. You are stronger than you think. Not because of confidence, because of endurance. Confidence fades, endurance stays. You did not come this far by accident. Every struggle shaped your tolerance for pain. Every disappointment trained your patience. You can handle more than you believe. The voice telling you to quit is not wisdom. It is fear wearing logic. Fear always sounds reasonable. It says rest forever. It says choose safety. It says avoid pain. But fear never built anything worth having. Listen carefully. This moment will pass. This exhaustion will pass. This doubt will pass. But quitting will follow you. You have already paid the price to be here. Do not walk away before collecting the reward. The warrior is not the one who feels no pain. The warrior is the one who moves anyway. You have lost things, people, time, energy. Do not lose yourself too. Stand up again. Even if your legs shake, even if your heart feels heavy, even if nobody believes in you. Especially then, because belief borrowed from others disappears fast. Belief built through suffering stays forever. You are not doing this to impress anyone. You are doing this to honor your own survival. There were moments you could have chosen the easy exit. You did not. So do not start now. You are closer than you think. Pain distorts distance. Fatigue lies about progress. Take another step, then another. Momentum returns when movement begins. You are not alone in this fight. Others are fighting too. Silently, broken, determined, and they are watching people like you to remind them it is possible. Be that reminder. You came this far carrying weight most could not handle. That means you are capable of finishing. Do not let temporary emotion destroy permanent potential. This world will not slow down for you. So you must harden. You are not cruel. You are disciplined. You are not heartless. You are focused. You are not obsessed. You are committed. There is a difference. Stay in the fight, even when it feels pointless. Especially when it feels pointless. That is where transformation hides. One day, you will look back at this version of yourself, and you will either feel pride or regret. Choose carefully. You did not come this far to give up. You came this far to prove you could survive, and you did. Now prove you can win. Stand up, warrior. The road is not finished, neither are you. Do not close this video and go back to the same habits. Pause, breathe, let this sink in. You are still here for a reason. Not by luck, by resistance. The world will try again tomorrow. It always does. It will test your patience, your discipline, your resolve. Meet it standing. Remember this moment when quitting feels tempting. Remember how far you have already walked. Remember what it cost you to get here. You do not need motivation every day. You need commitment. If no one believes in you tonight, believe anyway. If no one stands with you, stand alone. If no one sees your effort, continue. Walk forward, slow if you must, but do not turn back. You came this far, finish it.